Okay, today we have a very nice saxophone. Excuse me. This is an HCouf Superba 1. So there's a 1, 2, and 3, and of course everybody wants the 1, which is basically their pro model. So this was made in the Kyleworth factory. Says right on the side, made especially for Mr. HCouf, great clarinet player, by the Kyleworth Company in Germany. Make the famous Kyleworth saxophones that we still see today. So I thought it was quite a bit older. It looks like it's 60s or so by the finish and by the patina and everything, but it looks like it's mid-70s by the serial number, if all the research is correct on it. So serial number is 76,000. So they only made these for a couple of years, and then they started making these Armstrong things with the same bodies. And anyhow, there's a big story about them. But anyhow, low B flat model. So anyhow, big controversy, just different schools of thought between the low B flat and low A models. If you go to YouTube and do a search, the best Bari saxophone players out there, and you see like Mr. Wesley from Winton's band and Serge Cheloff, Mulligan, all those guys, all playing low B flat. Harry Carney, all playing low B flat models. And there were low A models back to the 40s and the 50s. So a friend of mine had a balanced action low A Bari, which I had no idea Selmer made them back that far, but it was like from I think the late 40s. So anyhow, here it is, original lacquer. Got this typical German style 2-foot key guards on it. Didn't do roll tone holes on the Baris or the sopranos, only the altos and tenors. So pretty nice shape, couple dings and donks, but overall pretty nice. This came out of a friend of mine up in San Francisco, beautiful engraving on it, and he had the low B flat and the A, and when he passed, eventually I ended up with both of them. So I've got the low B flat model and the low A model, so both Superba ones. So we searched everywhere to find these, and we found a low A locally, and you had to actually go to the Midwest to find the low B flat one. You just don't see them. So nice big fat guard down there, real straight bell. The bell tube and the bell lip are really nice. The neck's in great shape, which is pretty rare. They're usually all beat up. Got a nice patina on it. Again, it looks older than it is. Pads are in great shape. He had everything pretty well maintained. Can tell there's a couple dents taken out here and there, but pads are in nice shape, so overall it's pretty nice. And just a big fat, and look at the size of the bell. I mean, the bell is probably almost an inch bigger than the low A version, which really gives it a big sound. So nice big bore German instrument, adjustable thumb rest. It's just got a really nice bark. And you go. So a nice subtone right down to that low B flat. Start right on. Didn't do my inhaler today. It's a nice crispy morning on the or afternoon in the West Coast here. So phenomenal inventory of Baris right now. I've got 2 Mark 6 low A Baris. One is really clean. Next one's a later one that's fairly clean. I have 3, not 1 but 2 but 3 virtually brand new YBS 62s, which is a very popular, probably the most popular modern low A Bari, and then a couple Antiguas and Jupiters and ST90 Kyleworth, basically made by Jupiter. A lot of great Baris right now, and then, of course the 2 HCoufs, low A and low B flat. So anyhow, here's this one. and it just plays wonderful, and it's so nice, and of course a little lighter than the low A model also. So very responsive, got a beautiful, beautiful vintage tone to it. F sharp pops right out. And remarkably in tune. For an older horn, it plays very nicely in tune. So I'm going to play a quick little tune here. Just came across this tune. I heard it on the old radio the other day, or Pandora, whatever it is, going streaming these days. And just had to find a chart for it and try to put it together and hopefully do it a little justice. So here I've got hopefully it's ready to roll. That's the end. But anyhow, you can see the upper guard. One of the few saxophones that has a guard on these upper palm keys, which is just wonderful because they're always getting whacked. And there was an original one on here that went just across, and somebody actually put like a low C guard on there, which seems to work just fine. And again, just a marvel to play. So we got a jam session coming up this Sunday. Going to take this big baby with this big boy with me and play some tunes down there on it. We'll hopefully just rock the room. So there it is. Nice big fat bell, beautiful body, nice engraving, nice real lacquer, not this new epoxy stuff they're using. So it ages out real nice, real thick, big thick strap loop on it. Real pearls on the buttons, not this plastic stuff they're using these days. So anyhow, just a very nice vintage pearl horn. Listen to that season tune. That's the long C. So that's it. Beautiful vintage HCouf Superba 1. Look at the pads. Pads are in really, really nice shape. They tend to last a long time on the Bari. Everything gets stops usually here at the. Oh, gotta drain that a little bit. And then when you put it on your lap, it goes right up to these palm keys, so they have to be changed once in a while. Other than that, they go for decades and decades. So that's it. It's got a beautiful, not beautiful, but a nice, substantial black wooden stock gold case from that vintage. Real pretty purple. I got a couple seconds here. Maybe see if we can get a picture of the case real quick. So you can check it on the webpage for more photos. www.stevegraysaxes.com, and it's STEVEGRAY saxes.com. And then again, the case, really nice structural condition. Got the old roll of duct tape on there on the corners, but really nice case. I mean, just the standard wood, none of this plastic stuff. So does a really great job of protecting it. Not the lightest thing in the world, but it'll take care of it. Okay, gotta go. Hasta la vista.